So we're gonna place both feet just slightly wider than hips, and we're just gonna lift one heel at a time. So you're just gonna lift and lower the heels here. Think of growing tall through the crown of the head, draw the shoulders down and back. You can place the hands on the hips to start here, and just really start to feel length through the spine. So pull yourself all the way up. Now we're gonna reach our opposite arm up to the ceiling as well. So opposite arm, opposite heel peels up off the floor. Draw those abdominals in and up. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're gonna add a little bit of a reach across and then a bit of a squat. So you're gonna reach across the body, hands on the hips, sit back in the heels. So reach and then lower. Reach and lower down. So just drop the butt just a little bit. So watch that you're not going too low with the knees. Start to connect with the core here. So gently draw the belly in and up, and think of lifting the chest open. So sit back, lift the chest. Breathe in, exhale. Inhale, reach across. Exhale, lower. One more, and lower. We're gonna step back with one leg. So whatever leg is back is the arm that you're gonna circle, and you're gonna rotate. So you're gonna twist. Just allow that shoulder to open and just turn to that side. So inhale, arm up. Exhale, rotate. Breathe in. Exhale. So my back heel is lifted, if you can't see that here. So I'm getting a bit of a stretch happening through my hip flexors. Reverse direction with the arm. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. We're gonna go one more time. And then step in. Other leg's gonna come back. So opening through that front hip here, you're gonna reach the arm, inhale, exhale, circle back. Connect with the core, circle and reach. Breathe in, pressing those hips forward, and think of opening through the shoulders. One more, arm up, exhale, circle, now reverse direction here. So breathe and reach to the sky, and then exhale, lower. Breathe in, exhale, lower. Inhale, stretch through and lower. One more and lower here. Good. From here, we're just gonna bring our knees to the opposite side here. So you're gonna think of bringing the knee to the opposite hip. Now you're gonna allow your hands just to tap the knees. So just getting a little bit more blood flow going here. And you can go a little bit faster or a little bit slower. Try to bring those knees right up. You can also keep the arms straight, and you can add a little bit of a leg extension. So your legs extending a little bit more. And make sure here that you're not going too fast that you feel like it's affecting your balance. So slow and controlled, unless you can maintain that stability here. We got a couple more. Breath in, exhale. Good, and then we're gonna add a little bit of a squat here and a swim. So squat, swim those arms back, reach them to the sky. Breathe in, exhale, swim, reach the arms up. Breathe in, swim those arms, reach them to the ceiling. So you wanna think of sitting back as low as you can go. Try to keep those arms up at shoulder height here. Swim those arms down and then shoot them to the sky, inhale. Exhale, down, sweep, and up. Two more. Lower down, reach. Swim those arms up. And one more here. Sweep and swim all the way up here. All right, the first exercise we're gonna do. So just to give you a bit of an idea of how this is gonna work tonight. So we're gonna do 11 exercises. Some of them might be the same exercise, but double-sided. And then we are going to do that 3 times, okay? We do have a band that we can add for some resistance if you would like to. I am gonna start the timer. The first one we're gonna do is a walkout. So if you don't wanna walk all the way out, you're just gonna roll yourself down. So you're gonna do a roll down as a modification, or you're gonna walk yourself all the way out. Now I'm wearing the mic, so I might be fiddling with my head here, but this is basically what the walkout looks like. It's a great warm-up start, okay? The second exercise is standing rotation. You're gonna use your band, and we're just gonna rotate through and then back. So it's gonna be each side of that. The next one is gonna be our bear plank with tap. Okay, so knees, and I will give the options for modifications once we get down here. And then the next one we're gonna be doing is our breaststroke, which is gonna be on the belly, reaching the arms through. All right, that's breaststroke. And then from there, we're gonna go into low plank. So weight over shoulders, we've all done the low plank. We're gonna move to the side. We're gonna be doing our side plank with a little bit of an upper body lift as well. So I'll get into that. Each side we're gonna be doing. Then from there, we're gonna be going into V's. So from here, you're gonna shoot those legs out and in. And then from there, we're gonna do a different one tonight where you're gonna be either on your elbows or up. And we're gonna be going over and under with the legs. So we're gonna move the band around there. And the last one we're gonna do is rocker holds. So from here, we're just gonna find that balance, really feel that core work. And we're gonna do all those exercises 3 times. So I'm gonna start the timer here and we're gonna move right into it. We do have rest as well. Just so you know, we're gonna be doing a 20-second rest in between. So the first one is gonna be our walkout. So here we go, reach those arms up, and then you're gonna walk yourself all the way out. Now, if this is too much, you only do a half standing roll down. Bend the knees, breathing up, exhale, or you're just doing the half roll down from here, and then roll yourself all the way up. Each exercise tonight we're gonna be doing is 45 seconds. All right, then we're gonna have 20 seconds rest. Engage through the core. Try not to rock back through the hips. Take your time here, so it's not about speed. All right, it's about quality of movement and making sure we're properly engaging the core. Squeeze the glutes when you're in plank. Walk yourselves back. Roll yourselves up. Good, from here, we have a rest, so this is 20 seconds. Next one we're gonna be moving into is our rotation. Grab your band. You're gonna place the band under your foot and say, let's say place it under your right foot. Left hand is gonna be on the band, so it's opposite foot to opposite arm. From here, we're gonna rotate through and then come back. Now you can bend the knees slightly here just for a little more stability. Really start to engage through the core and control on the way back. So we're breathing in here, exhale, pull through. Let that shoulder do the work, but you're also working that oblique. So really strong here for side abdominals. Now you can also do this without the band and just do the arm movement only, so that would be the modification. Breathe in, and then exhale, reach up and through. So it's 45 seconds here, each side. Breathe in, exhale, pull. We got 5 seconds to go. Reach. Rest. One more, and rest. So you can slowly start to set yourself up to the other side. So your opposite arm to opposite leg. So think of that X going right along the side of the body. Think of the shoulders back here, engage the core, slight bend through the knees. Here we go, breathe in. Exhale, rotate through. Breathe in here. Exhale. So think of that tension of the band really helping you out with that movement. And we're allowing that spine to follow here. So we're going with the shoulder first, movement also coming from the hip, opening that up. Reach through, breath in. Exhale, strong arm out. Couple more here. We got 15 seconds left. Breathe in, exhale. You could also do this holding a light weight as well. So that is another option if you feel like the band isn't working or it's not long enough here. Okay, resting that out. We're gonna come down into our bear plank tap, all right? So for the bear plank tap here, we're coming with our hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And you're gonna hover the knees and you're just gonna tap the shoulders, all right? Now modification, you can do this standing, and from here you're gonna tap, tap, leaning into a wall, or just wherever you are, opposite arm to opposite knee. So you wanna think of hinging forward so you're engaging through the core. Or knees are slightly hovered and you're just tapping those shoulders back and forth. Think of an inch just directly under the knees here. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abdominals. Breathe in here. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. This is a long time for 45 seconds, so we got 10 seconds left. Think of slow and controlled quality of movement here. Length through the spine. All right, sit back, shell stretch. Going into breaststroke, this is where you may want your band, so you're gonna come onto the belly. Grab your band from here, and you're gonna have your hands just about shoulder distance apart. Arms are gonna reach. You're gonna pull the arms back, but make sure they're under the chin. Elbows are up. Inhale, release, lower. Exhale, just hover up. Pull those elbows out. Inhale, lower. Now, a little bit easier, you're not gonna use the band. You can just keep the forehead even down. Pull the arms back to 90 degrees and release. More challenging, lift the legs up with you. Just make sure you're looking down towards your mat here. Breathe in, reach and hold. Exhale. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs here. And really think of doing, this work is coming from the upper back and the low back if you are lifting the legs. One more.
Rest.
All right, relax. Slowly come up into cat back here. We're gonna go into our low plank for the next one. So modified plank can be on the knees. More challenging is gonna be on the feet. This is gonna be a 45-second hold. Start to ease yourself into it. Beginner is here.
Go.
More advanced, lift the knees. 45 seconds. Holding here. Now really think of the length. Draw in through the belly here. Drop the butts down, squeeze the glutes. And drop the right elbow, left elbow down into the floor. Easier version, you're on those knees. Still lifting up and out of the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep breathing here. You got 15 seconds left now. Keep lifted and keep lengthening here. Lift up and out of those shoulders. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Almost there. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, release it down. Come onto the side. You're just gonna roll yourself right over here. So for this next one, we actually don't need the band. So we're gonna start with our side plank. Elbow is under the shoulder. So beginner, you're gonna be on the knees. More advanced, legs. One leg is straight over top of the other. So here we go, lift up and then lower. So we're gonna do 4 of these, up and lower. Or you're on the knees, lift up, lift through that waist and lower. One more lift and lower, lengthen the arm out. 4 leg lifts here, up and lower. Modification is just 1 leg up and lower. Flex the feet here if you can. You can add the upper body if you don't feel tension in the neck. 1 more lift and lower, come back to that elbow. 4 side planks, up, lower it down, lift and lower. 2 more, lift up, lower, or you're straight with those legs and lower. All right, switch sides here. Moving to the other side, same thing. So starting off with elbow bent under shoulder, knees are either bent, top leg is down, reaching that arm up here for control. Think of opening the shoulder back as well and try to keep those hips stacked. So here we go for 4, lift up, lift that waist, lower down. You can also look towards the floor, but reach that arm back, hold, and lower. Or you're on the knees, lift up, lower down. 1 more, reach, and lower, lengthen the arm here. Leg lifts for 4. 1, and lower down. 2, and lower. 3, and lower. 1 more, lift up, 4, and lower back to the elbow. Planks from here. 4, 1, lower down. Lift, hold, lower. 2 more, squeeze those abdominals in. 3, lower it down. Last one, up, and lower. All right, roll yourself all the way to the back. Grab your band if you want some more resistance. You're gonna bend the knees into the chest here. So we're gonna go into that bend and stretch exercise. You're gonna pull the arms away from each other, squeeze the ankles together. So beginner here, you don't have to extend the legs as much here. Keep it smaller. More advanced, straighten those legs out. And then most advanced, you can even lift that upper body or even bring yourself up into that teaser here, but really watch the low back if you're doing that. So breathe in here, exhale. And of course, you don't have to use the band at all. You could even do legs only if you're feeling that's too much for the low back. Breathe in, breathe out. Hug those knees to the chest. We got 10 seconds left to go. Inhale here. Exhale, stretch. One more. Hold. All right. Bring those knees to the chest. Rock it out here. The last one you're going to do, you're going to place the band down. Okay? So that you're either going to come onto the hands or down onto the elbows. It's harder if you're down on your elbows. Both legs are up. So beginner, the knees are bent. You're just going to tap up, tap down. Tap up, tap down. More advanced, the legs are straight. Now watch you don't feel this in the low back. It is a lot of work for the hips. But watch that low back isn't arching or clicking. So bend the knees more if it is. Keep it smaller. Breathe in, breathe out. So it's almost like you're tapping 3 times. So to the side, to the center, and then to the other side. Now you can also come up if that's too much. It's a little bit easier. You can always do one at a time as well. Tap and center. All right. Good work. Okay. We're going to go into the next round. So take your time here. Roll yourself up because we're starting from a standing position. Take your time rolling it up. Shoulders come down and back. And we're going to be going back into those walkouts. So starting now, you're going to reach those arms all the way up, and then you're slowly going to come all the way down here. And actually, we're going to turn this one into push-ups. Drop the knees, do 4 push-ups, 2, 3, 4. Good, from here, sit back, shell stretch. You're going to do 5 push-ups now. Slowly lower, 1, 2, 3, inhale as you lower, exhale as you push up, right to 5, sit back. We're going to do one more just to 6, or you can do it against the wall, so that's a modification. 6 push-ups, 1, 2, we only have time for 3. Rest. All right, sit back. Okay, from here, you're going to roll yourself all the way up. Take your time here, reach those arms up, and release. We got 10 seconds more to rest. Breathe in. Hands down into heart center. Going right now into that roll down. So now we're going to be starting olligami. Do you love how I just had to throw that in there? Because somehow, as usual, when I use this app, I just can't get the reps to the exercises. Like, I'm not sure exactly why. Breathe in. Exhale all the way down. Bend the knees. Now remember the modifications for this here. You're only going halfway and you're not doing that walk back. So you don't have to come down and weight bear over the shoulders. You can just roll yourself down here and then roll yourself back up. Take your time. We got time for about 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Walk it back. Amazing. And then walk it back up. Rest. Grab your band. We're going to go back into those pulls here. So our oblique rotation. So we're standing opposite foot to opposite arm. All right. So from here, you're bending those knees. We're twisting to the side and then reach and pull. Breath in, exhale. So you don't have to use a band if this is too much resistance. You can also use a weight or nothing at all. Breath in. Exhale, reach and pull through. Twist. So working obliques as we twist this way. That opposite side. Keep going here. Inhale, exhale up. So incorporating some standing exercises into your core work is really good just to get our bodies moving in all different various planes, especially if you have been sitting a lot. But if you've been standing a lot, your body also needs to relax and do some stuff seated as well. Okay, so switch it up. Bending those knees slightly here, shoulders back, breath in, and then exhale, we're gonna reach. So inhale here, exhale, reach. So now we're actually starting, go. We just started just a second too soon, but that's okay. Reach, breathe it in, exhale up. I know what we forgot. We forgot the rocker holds. All right, maybe we have time to do an extra one of those at the end. Reach, inhale. So it was actually the very last exercise is the one that I forgot to do. So that's why the timing is off. Okay, makes me feel better. Reach and lengthen. Inhale here. Exhale, reach and pull up. Squeeze the obliques here. And you can make this more challenging by actually standing more in the band. Easier by giving a little more flex through it here. Okay, getting rid of that. We're gonna be coming down to our bear plank. Or you're doing the standing bear plank, opposite arm to opposite knee. Harder if you push into a wall, okay? If it's too much for the wrist. If not, wrists are under shoulders, hover those knees. From here, this time you're gonna tap the knees, opposite arm to opposite knee. Squeeze those glutes here. Now, of course, if it's too hard to hover, you can also just come down, bring the knees all the way down, and really focus on lifting up and out of the belly here. Breathing in, breathing out. Tapping it side to side. Shift that weight. Squeeze those glutes here. Deep breath in. How much time have we got? 10 seconds. You can do it. Push. Breathe. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it down. All right, sink it back. Going into breaststroke, grabbing your band. From here, coming onto the belly, reaching those arms forward. You can also fold your band in half if you want it more challenging for more resistance. Anchor those feet. Pull the arms out. Keep those elbows up slightly, and then inhale, reach away. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, pull. Inhale, release. The feet can come up with you if you want a little more work for that low back. Squeeze the glutes here and release it out. Squeeze. Breathe in. Inhale, reach. Exhale up. Breath in. Exhale, reach. Couple more here. All right, come all the way up. Just bring yourself into a cat stretch here. So just round the back. Take a deep breath in. Shake the head side to side. We're going to be going down into low plank onto the elbows here. Knees for beginner. More advanced, come up to the feet here. Squeeze the belly in and up. If you want a little more of a challenge, lift the legs here. So alternating lifts. 45 seconds. If not, hold it where you are, or hold it with your knees down. Keeping the weight lifted here. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. What do we have for time? You got 15 seconds. You can do it. Keep lifting up and out of the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back here. Breathe. We're almost there. Make sure you're not feeling this in the low back at all. If you are, drop down to the knees. All right, let's pull it into shell stretch. Reach those arms forward. Breathe in here. And breathe out. All right, coming onto the side. Going into our side plank. So from here, this time we're going to do 5 side planks and then 5 with the legs. All right, so either on the knees, reach up, hold, and lower, or legs are straight. Top leg is over the underneath leg. Breathe in. Exhale up. Inhale. We got a couple more. Exhale, reach. Breathe and lower. One more here. Exhale, reach. All right, from here, lengthen it out. Breath in. Exhale, try to extend your top arm down onto the legs and try to lift the upper body with you if you can. If you need to bend the knees slightly. So it's almost like the legs are slightly in front and we're working those obliques here. Bring the legs up, one more. That could have been 6, but that's okay. All right, switch sides. So going right into 5 side planks and then 5 leg lifts. All right, elbow under shoulder. Knees are either bent or top leg is over the underneath leg. Here we go, breathing in. Exhale, lift it up. We got 5 of these here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. And lift. Just don't mind me here, I'm losing the mic. Got 2 more here on this side. Try to lift up that waist as high as it will go here. So lift right and up and out of that shoulder. Come all the way down. Lying down here, this time hand on the hip, lift up. Breathe and lower. Lift. Lower it down. Exhale up. Lower. Breathe in here. You got 2 more. 1 more here. All right, hold and roll onto your back. Hug your knees in to prepare. Grab your band. If you're going to use the band, optional. This is our bend and stretch here. All right, so hold on, I just gotta hold this. So inhale, go. Exhale, pull those arms away from each other. Bend the knees into the chest. More challenging, lift the head. Breathe in here. Exhale. Any neck tension at all, keep the head down. You can squeeze the ankles, knees, inner thighs together if you like. Think of the low abdominals doing the work as well as the upper abdominals. Most challenging, you're lifting the head and the back up to find that balance. Breathe in, lower. We got about 10 seconds left to go. Just make sure you're not feeling this in the low back. If you are, don't go as low to the floor. Keep the knees closer to you. All right, hug those knees in. All right, you're gonna roll yourself to one side, then bring yourself up. Then grab your band. Extend the band along your mat. Your hands are either gonna come behind you, up onto the hands, or down onto the shoulders, whatever works better. And you're gonna lower and then bring the legs back up. So just watch how your back feels for this one, because this is really different for everyone. So, and I tend to, like I just caught myself doing it, grip the mat here. That's not great either. So try to relax the hands, focus on the low abs and obliques doing the work. Or you might want to come up and try it with the arms a little wider and with bent knees if it's too much for the hips. So breathe and lower, exhale up. We got 15 seconds left to go. So squeeze, belly in and up, breathe in, exhale, lower, up, and lower. Lift those legs, and lower. All right, now, I'm not gonna forget the move now, the rocker. So coming down, hug knees into chest. So this is the one where it's like the boat pose where you can kind of hold it up, but you can rock yourself up, and you're gonna hold. Rock yourself down. Now modification, you can bend the knees. It's almost like rolling like a ball. But depending how your floor is underneath you, keep that in mind. Carpet will feel amazing. Hardwood and a thin yoga mat, maybe not so much. Now as you balance, reach the arms over if you can. Feel that challenge of the abs. Breathe in, exhale. So this is a lot of work to do for 45 seconds because we still have about 15 seconds to go. And you're hopefully feeling your abs a little bit by now. We got 10 seconds left. Breathe in, exhale, hold. So this is much better than push-ups, don't we think? Keep holding it. One more for left. Hold, hold, hold. All right, amazing. Okay, we got one more round to go. So shake your arms out. We are going to bring ourselves up to a standing position here. So slowly bring ourselves all the way up. All right, going right down into that standing roll down here. So more advanced, walk yourself all the way out. You can't even add a push-up here if you want to challenge yourself for the last round. Roll yourself up, bend the knees, breathe in. Exhale, modification is just a roll down to here, and then you're gonna roll it back up rather than coming down. More advanced, push it up, walk it back. Bend the knees, circle the arms, breathe in, exhale. Try to keep those hips square. Abdominals engaged, walk it back, bend the knees if you need to. Roll it all the way up. Amazing, okay, grab your band. Going into the last oblique twist here. So opposite foot is on the band, opposite arm holding onto the end of the band. You can even roll it up for more resistance. So thinking of pulling here from your opposite oblique and extending that arm. So breathe in, exhale, reach through. So think of rotating right through that waist. Inhale here, exhale. So you can bend the knees, and you can even add a bit of a squat, then pull. Squat if you want a little bit more for the legs. Breathe in, just watch the knees here. And you want to make sure that if you are adding the squat, stop here and then do that rotation from the oblique here, so that you're actually not just using momentum. So squat and then pause. Reach it through, you got 5 seconds. Breathe in, exhale, reach it up. Okay, let's switch it up. One more here. So opposite foot here, slight bend through those legs, shoulders back, abdominals in, reaching all the way through here, and then you're gonna reach that arm up, just like you did before. And you may wanna add that little bit of a squat, but pause so that you can work through those obliques and then also through the shoulder as well. Breathe in, exhale. A little bit of a squat. If you want that little more resistance for the legs, pause, rotate through. Good, inhale, squeeze the glutes, exhale, reach. So think of control here. Movement is happening completely from the shoulder and through that oblique. We have about 15 seconds left. Keep going here. Squeeze, reach it up. Good, one more, breath in. Exhale, reach. All right, amazing. Coming down here into our bear plank. So get rid of your band, roll yourselves down. So you're either doing your standing bear plank, or we're coming onto the hand, onto the knees. So we're gonna do shoulders, shoulders, knees, knees. So now we're putting it together. Go. Okay, so tap the shoulder, tap the shoulder, tap the knee, tap the knee. So it's opposite hand, opposite shoulder for 2. And then opposite knee, opposite knee. So still think of hovering, keep those knees low to the floor. Draw your belly in here, shift your weight over the wrists, squeeze the butt, and gently draw those abs in and up. Feel the connection by pushing up and out of the wrist here. How much longer? We got 10 seconds to go. You can do it. Find your breath here. Breathing in. One more. And knee. All right. Cat back stretch. Round it up. Relax the head. Shake out the head here. And we're going to bring it down into breaststroke. So come down onto the belly. Grab your band if you would like the resistance. If not, no band. Go. Relax the head down and then slightly pull those arms out to the sides. Breathe and release it down. Exhale up. Inhale, release. Pull that band away from each other here. More advanced. Lift those legs up and hold. Breathe in. Exhale, hold and pull. Breathe in. Down and pull. Couple more here. Inhale, reach those arms through. Exhale. How much longer? We got 1 more second left. Rest. Okay, slowly pull it back into shell stretch here. So wide space between the knees. Reach those arms forward. Relax the forehead down. Take a breath in. Breath out. We're gonna go right into plank here. So either modified plank on the knees, or you're gonna drop those elbows all the way down here and come up onto feet. More advanced, you're lifting those feet up, right? Try to lower it down with control and don't jam the foot down to the floor. Squeeze the butt, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Just breathe in and breathe out. Modification, knees are down. Breathing in, lift up and out of the elbows here. We're almost there, you got 15 seconds to go. Keep lifting and lowering here. Lift and lower. Almost there. Shift that weight forward. Good, come down. Amazing, sink it down here. We're gonna come into side plank. So we're gonna do 6 and 6. All right, so pace is a little bit quicker this time. So knees are either bent or top leg is over under. We're gonna lift it up for 6. 1, breathe in, modified here. 2 is to the knees. 3, 4, 5. You can look at the hand for a little bit more of a challenge. 6, come down. Lift those legs up. Hand is on the waist. Up for 6. 1, 2, 3. Make sure those legs are slightly in front. Using the abdominals here to bring yourself up. All right, from here, slowly hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax it down. Amazing. Okay, switch it up. Other side. Either on the knees or top leg is over the underneath leg here. Elbows right under that shoulder. We're going to be reaching to the sky here. Here we go, 6 times, up and down. Lift the hips and lower. So think of that waist doing the work here rather than pushing up out of the arm. Keep lifting and lowering. You got 3 more. 3, breathe in. 4, 5, 1 more, lift it up. 6, all right, release it all the way down. Hand is underneath, legs are slightly in front, up for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, and 8, hold it here. Good, slowly come back up. 5, 4, 3, we were too slow on that side. 2, and 1, okay, not much rest, I know. Shake those arms, we're coming onto the back. For those Ians, grab your band, roll it down slow, hug the knees to the chest. And we're gonna bend and stretch, we're almost there. I think 3 more to go. Breathe in, exhale, hold. Pull it in, pull it out. So think of energy when you bring those knees into the chest. When you bring those arms behind you here, shoot them right back. Watch the low back. You can always keep the head down if you have any neck tension here, or even bend the knees if it's too much for that low back. Breathe in, exhale. You can squeeze knees, ankles, inner thighs together. You got 15 seconds to go. More advanced, bring it up. Just watch the low back here. Breathe in, exhale. Good, inhale, lower. 1 more. All right, hug it in. 2 more exercises here. Straighten your band over and under with the feet, so you're either hands are wide in a T, or you're down on those elbows, whatever feels okay for the back. You can even just opposite legs here. Try this if that feels a little bit better for the low back. Or you can double it up. Breathe in. Exhale. Watch that there's no clicking here. Squeeze that waist. Breathe and lower, exhale up. Inhale, lower, squeeze, and up. Breathe in. Exhale. Squeeze that waist. Almost there. We got 15 seconds left. Think of those low abs doing the work. Use that breath here to help you out. 10 seconds. Think of zipping up right through pelvic floor, right through low abs here. One more. All right, hug it in. Knees come down. Release out the low back. So the last one is the rocker. You can use your band if you'd like, overhead, just for a bit of resistance. And we're just gonna rock it back and forth for that 45 seconds here. So really give your knees a really good low back stretch here. So you're gonna rock it and then lower. So you can also bend the knees if you want this a little bit easier for the low back. So just note, depending on the surface of your floor, this could feel very different and you might not want to rock all the way up if it's grinding into your tailbone. But really focus on using the core to balance on those sit bones. Give yourself that challenge and struggle here to where you're really feeling those abs work. We only got 5 seconds left, so it's about 2 more. 1 more. Breathe in, exhale, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, all right, and 1. Woo, all right, that was tough. We're gonna come onto the knees here. So first, we're just gonna do a couple circles. So it's just like a circling knee to chest here. Bring the hands all the way down, and you're gonna sink down into your shell stretch. Take 1 breath in, and then exhale, bring yourself back to 4-point kneeling. Bring your right leg through into pigeon. So slowly sinking down into this here. Rest the forehead down, breathe in. If this is too much for the knee, remember the alternate stretch for that is the butt stretch on the back. So crossing one leg over the opposite knee. So whatever feels better for you for that one, okay? So breathing into that, take 1 more breath in. And then exhale, slowly come up. Switch legs here. So bring that opposite leg forward, sinking it back. And then try to bring that chest down towards the floor. Square the hips up. Rest the forehead down. Take a deep breath in and a deep exhale. Two more breaths here. Good, 1 more. And roll it all the way up. Good. Slowly come to the knees or to standing, whatever feels better for you for your hip stretch. So you're gonna tuck 1 foot under here. You're on the knee. Now, if this is too much for the knee, you can roll the mat up or you can come into standing. So it's just that hip flexor stretch here that you're thinking of tucking the bum under, pressing the hip bone forward here. And let's bring the opposite arm just across the chest here. Take a breath in and a breath out. 1 more breath in here, or you're down low for this. And release. Good, we're gonna switch sides here. So other leg forward, think of pressing and opening through that hip. This time here, open the shoulders, take a breath in. And then bring that other arm all the way across, or you're up into standing. Whatever works here for you. Couple more breaths, deep breath in. Exhale. And 1 more breath in here. And release. Good, bring yourself up into standing. We're gonna squeeze the ankles, knees, and our thighs together. Take a breath in. And then exhale, hands come down into heart center, or we're gonna forward fold it all the way down. And not toppling over like I just almost did. You're gonna look through the legs. Bend the knees, take a breath in here. And then exhale, just let it go here. Empty out anything that's heavy, anything that's causing any additional stress or tension in your life, just bring the hands into heart center, close your eyes, and just breathe. And just remembering we always have our breath to help bring us calm, to help slow us down, and help keep us in the moment. Thank you everybody for practicing Core Circuit with me tonight, and I hope you all have an amazing week. Take care and stay safe and stay strong.